help y'all?
Hi, I'm here because my friend here was in a car accident and he needs help.
Sir, what's your name?
Was haben Sie gefragt?
Sir?
He doesn't speak English. I don't think he's from here.
Oh no, our hospital doesn't provide services to people who are undocumented. Do you think he has health insurance?
I don't think so. He didn't have a license or a license plate.
I'm afraid y'all are gonna have to go to another hospital.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, mein Ellbogen tut mir weh.
What is that commotion going on here? This man was in a car accident and needs immediate treatment, but we believe he's an uninsured illegal immigrant. I think we need to get him treatment, like, immediately. Come on, sir, let's get you some treatment. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's good.
Mr. Podolsky, it appears your condition is far better than we thought and you're stabilized. I think now would be a great time to get you transported to another hospital.
Okay, sounds good.
I think Mr. Podolsky is ready to be transferred. I called over to Mayfield Clinic and they said to be able to take him. Can you fax over his documents?
You know Mayfield is a pediatric hospital, right?
What? I didn't know that. We're going to have to find somewhere else for him then.
I'll call up EAMC. They should be able to take care of him.
Alrighty, so Mr. Podolsky is going to be transferred to East Alabama Medical Center, but unfortunately, we're kind of low on budget right now, and we don't have any ambulances, so we're actually going to have to take him in my sedan.
In your sedan? That seems extremely unprofessional.
I'm kind of sorry, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh, we actually have one. Let's bring him right now.
That's what I thought.
Ow. Ow. Haley violated Emtala after refusing to stabilize Mr. Podolsky due to him being an undocumented illegal immigrant. According to Emtala, a patient in an emergency situation cannot be denied screening based upon his or her citizenship, this is a form of discrimination. The violation was solved after Mr. Podolsky was given treatment.
Haley committed an additional Emtala violation when she told Mr. Podolsky to leave the hospital for not having health insurance. Emtala states that a patient cannot be denied a screening in an emergency situation if the patient lacks the ability to pay or lacks health insurance. The Emtala violation was avoided after Mr. Podolsky was admitted for a screening.
Zach committed an Emtala violation when he arranged a transfer for Mr. Podolsky to be sent to the Mayfield Clinic. Mayfield is a pediatric clinic and lacks the necessary facilities and equipment to stabilize and treat Mr. Podolsky. Emtala states that any hospital receiving a patient transported from another hospital must have the proper infrastructure to stabilize the patient. This violation was fixed after Zach decided to transfer Mr. Podolsky to EAMC, which is a hospital capable of caring for patients in a condition like Mr. Podolsky's. Finally, Lauren committed an Emtala violation when she decided to transport Mr. Podolsky to EAMC with her sedan. This action disregarded Emtala because Emtala requires appropriate transportation when a patient is transported to another hospital. Clearly, a sedan is not an appropriate means of transportation for an injured patient. The Emtala violation was resolved after Mr. Podolsky was transported by an ambulance, which is an appropriate form of transportation.
My daughter is schizophrenic and she hasn't been taking her pills and she's having a meltdown right now. We need your help immediately.
I see dead people.
Does your daughter have a history of acting violently during her episodes?
Yes, unfortunately she has, and that's why we need y'all's help now.
Sir, I'm sorry. I'm feeling very concerned for my safety and my peers' safety, and our hospital doesn't focus on psychiatric care. I think you need to go somewhere else.
No, my daughter needs help now.
I need to talk to an administrator.
What is going on here?
This man is trying to admit his potentially dangerous schizophrenic daughter.
I know, but, ma'am, we can take you in. Come on.
I honestly feel terrified about treating her. I don't want me or anyone else to get her.
I agree. I feel like our safety should definitely be our top priority.
I agree. All right, let's call EAMC and we'll get her transferred out here.
I agree.
What's going on? Y'all look a little, frightened or something.
I don't feel comfortable treating that patient. We said we're going to call up EAMC and get her transferred out.
We really need to get her stabilized, guys.
I don't feel comfortable doing that.
It's your duty, guys. Y'all really need to get her stabilized, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Haley breached Emtala after she told Jay and Sydney to leave the hospital because of Sydney's psychiatric condition. Emtala mandates at all hospitals, whether or not they provide psychiatric treatment, to give a screening to stabilize a patient with a psychiatric emergency. The situation was rectified when Sydney was stabilized.
Zach and Haley also violated Emtala when they sought to transport me to another hospital, even though I was not stabilized. Emtala states that a transfer of a patient to another hospital is only allowed when a patient is stabilized. This Emtala violation was resolved when Lauren told Zach to go back and perform his duty to treat me. What are your symptoms? I think I have an appendicitis.
Just take a seat and wait a minute. We're so busy right now, I can't help you.
The pain's getting worse. Please, I've been waiting for hours.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we're totally swamped right now. You have two options: sit and continue to wait, or find a different hospital.
Another hospital already turned me away. Please, I need help.
Just have a seat.
What's going on here, guys?
She's refusing to get me back to get checked out in a timely manner.
Oh my gosh. Let's get you stabilized, man. Come on, we really need to get her stabilized.
I'll call Dr. Devlin.
Okay.
Hey, Sydney. Hey, I'm pleased to tell you that your appendectomy is a success and that you'll be making a speedy recovery.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Hey, Sydney, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad that everything's good with you. I heard that you went to another hospital. Like, how was that?
I went to EAMC and they sent me away because they said they were too busy to treat me.
Oh no. Well, we'll actually contact CMS because justice probably needs to be served on that one.
Jay,
Yeah?
hate to be the bearer of bad news, we got hit with an Emtala fine.
What's the damage?
50 grand.
Look, we're a business here, not a charity. We got profits to worry about. And right now, this hospital is in the red. I'm not about to let a stupid fine tank this company.
I understand that, but you and me both know that if we don't pay this, all Medicare aids can be pulled.
That is true. Well, sometimes we have to make a sacrifice to do the right thing.
Okay.
Haley committed an Emtala violation when she forced me to wait an extended period of time before being screened while I had an emergency medical condition. Emtala mandates the hospital should stabilize patients in a timely manner when a patient has an emergency condition. In order for this violation to be avoided in the future, Armstrong Wright Medical Center should stabilize all patients who come in with emergency medical conditions as quickly as possible.
Haley additionally violated Emtala after she told Sydney to leave the hospital without giving her a screening, even though Sydney had appendicitis. According to Emtala, any patient with an emergency condition must be given a screening in order to become stabilized. This violation was solved after Lauren got Sydney screened.
Haley furthermore breached Emtala when she forgot to notify CMS that EAMC violated Emtala. Emtala states that a hospital is required to report another hospital for violating Emtala if the hospital receives a patient from said hospital who has an emergency condition and has not been stabilized. This violation was solved after Lauren decided to report EAMC to CMS. Jay commits an Emtala violation after he refuses to pay an Emtala fine. All the hospitals are required to pay for Emtala fines they commit, and hospitals can lose Medicare funding if they refuse to pay Emtala fines. The violation was avoided after Jay decided to go ahead and pay the fine.